Good afternoon, all. Welcome to the lecture of Advanced Discrete Mathematics. I am audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so in last lecture we have seen what is a joint homomorphism, meet homomorphism, and order homomorphism. Okay, whenever the given function f, which is defined from some lattice L to m, is closed under the joint homomorphism. It means f of x join y will be equal to f of x join f of y. Then we say that the corresponding function f will be a closed under the joint homomorphism. Same for the meet homomorphism. Whenever f of x meet y will be equal to f of x meet f of y, then it is a meet homomorphism. And last one is nothing but the order homomorphism. If there are any two elements xy belonging to lattice L and x precedes y, it means x is related to y. Under our given relation, then if f of x also precedes f of y, that is f of x is related to f of y, then we say that the corresponding function is closed under the order homomorphism, or it is a order homomorphism. And this is true for every element xy belonging to our domain L. Now, what is the relation between order homomorphism and join and meet homomorphism? Whether every join or meet homomorphism is a order homomorphism, or every order homomorphism is a join or meet. Yes. एक एक्झाम्पल घेतलं होतं ना आपण, प्रत्येक जॉइन किंवा मीट होमोमॉर्फिझम हा ऑर्डर असतो का ऑर्डर होमोमॉर्फिझम हा जॉइन किंवा मीट असतो?
Join or meet homomorphism is order homomorphism.
Order homomorphism, but converse need not be true. Okay. So let us see the next example. In last lecture we have taken one example. In that we have taken three lattices L, M, and N, and having Hasse diagrams. Okay. Then we have defined one function f from L to M, and f of a1 is equal to f of c1 equal to f of d1 will be equal to a2, and f of b1 will be equal to b2. And then we have proved that this function f is a order homomorphism and meet homomorphism, but it is not a join homomorphism. After that we have defined one another function h, which is from L to n, where h of a1 will be equal to a3, h of c1 equal to c3, h of d1 equal to d3, and h of b1 equal to b3. And we have proved that this function h is neither a join homomorphism nor a meet homomorphism. And we know that any two lattices are said to be isomorphic if there is an function f which is defined from lattice L to M is said to be an isomorphism from L to M if it is homomorphism, and if it is 1 1 and 1 2, then we say that the corresponding function will be an isomorphism from L to M, and then we say that the corresponding lattices L and M will be isomorphic. Okay, so let us take an example in which we will show there are two lattices which are isomorphic. Okay, so let L1 be a lattice. Let L1 be the lattice D6. Now here D6 can be defined as it is a collection of all the divisors of 6. That is divisor of 6. What are the positive divisors of 6?
1, 2, 3, 6.
1, 2, 3, and 6. And L2 be the lattice power set of S with the relation inclusion, where S is and set containing two elements AB. And these two lattices are isomorphic. That is, we have to show the two lattices are isomorphic. Okay, so see its solution. Now here L1 be a lattice having elements are 1, 2, 3, and 6, and the relation which is defined on that lattice will be division. Since here we have taken all the divisors of 6, it means the relation will be division, and L2 is nothing but power set of a set S with relation inclusion. What is power set of S then? A set which contains where S is equal to A set containing two elements AB. Then what is the power set of S?
Singleton
Phi.
A, singleton B, doubleton AB.
Phi singleton A, singleton B, and the set yes. Okay, so which implies L2 is nothing but this one. Phi singleton A, singleton B, and doubleton AB. Now let us define a function. Let f be a function which is defined from L1 to L2 and is defined by f of L1, f of 1 is equal to phi, f of 2 is equal to take singleton A, f of 3 is singleton B, and f of 4 is the set yes, that is a set having two elements AB. Okay, now let us check whether this function is 1 1. This will be a domain.
Yes.
Okay, so this will be
Yes, sir.
L1 having elements are 1 2 3 and 4, and here L2, the function defined from L1 to L2 is here the elements are phi, singleton A, singleton B, and the doubleton AB, in which 1 is mapped on phi, 2 is mapped on singleton A, 3 is mapped on singleton B, and 4 is mapped on doubleton AB. So clearly this function is 1 1 and 1 2. Since it is 1 1, since distinct elements have distinct images, and it is on 2 since every element in codomain have the pre-image. It means it is 1 1 and 1 2. So clearly f is 1 1 and 1 2. Okay, आपण म्हणू शकतो f is an isomorphism from L1 to L2. म्हणू शकतो का? हा ना?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
म्हणजे प्रत्येक 1 1 and 1 2 फंक्शन हा
Homomorphism
Isomorph-
असलं पाहिजे, sir.
चेक केले का तुम्ही?
No, sir.
First, let us draw the Hasse diagrams. First one is the L1 having elements are 1 2 3 6, and the relation defined on that poset will be division. So L1 will be somewhere here. Now 2 is the immediate successor of 1, so 2 is placed at some higher level. Similarly 3 is again an immediate successor of 1. Now 6 is the element which is immediate successor of both 2 and 3, so here somewhere will be 6. Same for second lattice also. Sorry, this will be for L1, and same for L2 also. Here will be our phi, somewhere here will be singleton E, here singleton B, and its immediate successor will be doubleton E. Since there are only 4 elements in both the lattices L1 and L2. Now here the Hasse diagrams of both the lattices are same except the labeling of vertices. Okay, now these are the two Hasse diagrams of our given lattices. Now let us check whether these both lattices are closed under, that is they are closed under the joint homomorphism and meet homomorphism. If they closed under joint homomorphism and meet homomorphism, then only we say that the corresponding function f is an homomorphism from L1 to L2. And already we have proved that the given function will be 1 1 and 1 2. So whenever we will prove the given function is an homomorphism from L1 to L2, then it must be an isomorphism from L1 to L2, and then we say that the corresponding lattices L1 and L2 are isomorphic. Okay, so let us take 2 and 3 which are belonging to L1. Then what is f of 2 join 3? What is the join of 2 and 3?
1.
Meet nahi hua, join hi chal rahe hain. Which is 6. What is the pop 6? Sorry, I think here we have to take 1 2 3 and 6. Sorry, since here we have taken the divisors of 6, it means 1 2 3 and 6 are the divisors of 6. What should I have taken here? 1 2 3 6. Yes. So f of 6. What is the image of 6?
AB.
AB. Okay. Now consider f of 2 join f of 3. What is f of 2?
Singleton A.
And f of 3 is nothing but singleton B. What is the join of these two elements?
Doubleton A.
This will be
Doubleton
f of 2 join f of 3. And we know that if there is a inclusion relation, then join can be work as एलिमेंट कोणाचे आहेत f of 2 आणि f of 3 याच्यामधून येतील ना L2 मधून.
Yes.
हा मग त्याच्यावर ऑपरेशन काय डिफाइन केलेलं आहे? इन्क्लुजन केलेलं आहे. आणखी इन्क्लुजन रिलेशन जर असेल तर जॉइन हा कशासारखा वर्क करतो? एक एक्झाम्पल युनियन सारखा. आणखी मीट कशासारखा वर्क करतो? हा इंटरसेक्शन सारखा.
Intersection.
Now this will be singleton A join singleton B is nothing but the singleton A union singleton B. And what is this one? And set which containing two elements AB. So from that one, f of 2 join 3 is nothing but f of 2 join f of 3. This will be for particular element 2 and 3. We will take any we will take any element, then also it is true. Okay. Now same for f of 2 meet 3. What is the meet of 2 and 3?
1.
1. And what is the image of 1?
5.
5. Similarly, f of 2 meet f of 3. What is f of 2? Which is singleton A. Meet. F of 3 will be singleton B. Now here, this meet can work as an intersection. What is singleton A intersection singleton B?
5.
Which is 5. Which implies f of 2 meet 3 is nothing but the f of 2 meet f of 3. Okay. So this is true for any elements 2, 3 belonging to our given domain. If we take instead of 2 and 3, if we take 1 and 6, then also it is true. Okay. So from that one, we say that the corresponding function f is an homomorphism from lattice L1 to L2. So the mapping is 1, 1 and 1, 2. So f is an isomorphic and hence the lattices are isomorphic. Lattices are isomorphic. Here, note that the isomorphic lattices looks identical except the label of our nodes. See here, these are the two lattices having Hasse diagrams are this one. Okay, so these two Hasse diagrams are look like same. There is difference in only the labeling of these vertices. Instead of 1 we have taken 5, instead of 2 we have taken singleton A, instead of 3 singleton B, and 6 is replaced by doubleton AB. Okay, so each is a, that is each Hasse that each element is a image of the order with the elements simply relabeled. If each label A belonging to L1 of the Hasse diagram is replaced by replaced by F image of A, then we get Hasse diagram of second lattice. Hasse diagram of the second lattice. Okay, if we have an isomorphism from L1 to L2 and Hasse diagram of L1, then the Hasse diagram of L2 is obtained by this L1. Just we have to draw the same diagram as in L1 and we have to label f of 1 is replaced by f of 1, that is f image of 1 is nothing but the phi, this one here. F of 1 is nothing but phi, f of 2 is singleton A, f of 3 singleton B, and f of 6 will be doubleton AB. That is we have to replace. F of 1 is replaced by f of 1, that is phi. 2 is replaced by f of 2, that is singleton A. F of 3 singleton B, and f of 6 is nothing but the doubleton AB. So in this way we can draw the Hasse diagram of the second lattice. If there is an isomorphism from L1 to L2, then only we can draw the Hasse diagram of second lattice from the first one, and we have to give the naming from the first lattice. That is, if there are elements 1, 2, 3 and 6 in the first lattice, then we have to replace that corresponding labels by that its images. That is, 1 is replaced by f of 1, 2 is replaced by f of 2, 3 is replaced by f of 3, and 6 is replaced by f of 6. In this way we can draw the Hasse diagram of a second lattice. Now suppose S and T are any two lattices having some n number of elements, having n elements, and power set of S with inclusion relation and power set of T with again inclusion relation will be two lattices. And we know that if S be any lattice, then power set of S with inclusion relation will be always an lattice. If there is a S is a finite set. Now here S and T are two sets having same number of elements, that is n elements. Then power set of S with inclusion relation and power set of T with inclusion relation be the two lattices. Be the two lattices. Now tell me whether there exists an isomorphism from power set of S to power set of T. That is this lattice L1 to this lattice L2. Yes, if S and T have the sets having the same number of elements, suppose n number of elements, then power set of S with inclusion relation, power set of T with inclusion relation must be lattices. So let us take this one as L1, this one as L2. Okay, so L1 and L2 be two lattices. Now tell me whether L1 and L2 are isomorphic or not. तर ती जाऊ द्या, आयसोमॉर्फिक येतील नाही येतील. पॉवर सेट ऑफ एस विथ इन्क्लुजन रिलेशन हा एक लॅटिस आहे, पॉवर सेट ऑफ टी विथ इन्क्लुजन हा एक लॅटिस आहे. एस आणि टी मध्ये दोन्ही मध्ये एनच एलिमेंट आहेत. तर पॉवर सेट ऑफ एस मध्ये किती एलिमेंट असतील? 2n एलिमेंट असतील. पॉवर सेट ऑफ टी मध्ये ही 2n एलिमेंट असतील. म्हणजे माझ्याकडे दोन लॅटिस आहेत ज्यामध्ये सेम नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट आहेत. जर मी यांचे हासे डायग्राम ड्रॉ केले तर दोघांच्या हासे डायग्राम मध्ये काही डिफरन्स असेल का सेम असेल? लेबलिंग सोडून
सेम असतील सर.
सेम असतील. मग आयसोमॉर्फिझम साठी तुम्हाला काय पाहिजे? आयसोमॉर्फिक जरी दोन लॅटिस असेल तर त्यांचे हासे डायग्राम काय आहेत? सेम असेल. फक्त डिफरन्स कुठं असणार आहे? त्यांच्या लेबलमध्ये. जर माझे दोन हासे डायग्राम असतील, फक्त लेबलिंग सोडून जर सगळं काही सेम असेल तर मी एक मॅपिंग डिफाइन करतो ज्यासाठी जे काही इथं असेल त्याची इमेज म्हणजे इथला एलिमेंट मी घेऊ शकतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, इफ सपोज दिस विल बी द लॅटिस and this will be a second lattice. Okay, suppose here some A, B, C, D and here something 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I can define one function f from this L1 to L2. F is from L1 to L2 defined by f of f of A, B, C and D. F of D can be taken as 4. F of B can be taken as 2. f of c will be 3 and f of a is nothing but 1. Now tell me whether this function is 1, 1 and 1, 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now it remains to check whether the function is homomorphism or not. Let us check. If we take the element a and b, then what is a join b? Which is nothing but a. And what is the f image of a? Which is 1. Similarly, f of a meet b is nothing but a meet b will be b. That is f of b, which is equal to 2. Now f of a join f of b is equal to, what is f of a?
1.
Which is 1, and f of b is 2. 1 join 2. Now from this assay diagram, what is the join of 1 and 2?
1.
Which is 1. Same for f of a meet f of b. F of a will be 1, meet f of 2. What is the meet of 1 and 2?
2.
Which is 2. So f of a join b is nothing but f of a join f of b. F of a meet b nothing but f of a meet f of b. So this function f is an homomorphism from lattice L1 to L2, and which is 1, 1 and 1, 2. Then f is an isomorphism from L1 to L2.
Yes, sir.
So if we have to, म्हणजे यावरून आपण इतकं सांगू शकतो की जर माझ्याकडे 2 सेट असतील ज्यामध्ये सेम नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट असतील, आणखीन त्यावर मी 2 पोसेट डिफाइन केले, पॉवर सेट ऑफ S विथ इन्क्लुजन रिलेशन आणि पॉवर सेट ऑफ T with inclusion relation, and that posets are always lattices. That is we have already proved. So if power set of S with inclusion relation and power set of T with inclusion relation be the 2 lattices where power set of S contains 2 raised to n element, power set of T contains 2 raised to n elements. If both the lattices contains the same number of elements and the relation will be inclusion, then that 2 lattices must be isomorphic. ठीक है? म्हणू शकतो का? जर माझ्याकडे 2 सेट असतील त्यांच्यामध्ये जर सेम नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट असतील तर असे 2 लॅटिस जे डिफाइन केलेले असतील, पॉवर सेट ऑफ S विथ इन्क्लुजन रिलेशन आणि पॉवर सेट ऑफ T विथ इन्क्लुजन रिलेशन, ते 2 लॅटिसेस हे ऑलवेज आयसोमॉर्फिक असतात. कशावरून? आपण ऑलरेडी प्रूव्ह केलं आहे. ठीक आहे? फॉर एक्झाम्पल, इफ सपोज S be a set which contains the elements A, B, C, and T be a set which contains the elements 1, 2 and 3. Now power set of S contains 8 elements which are nothing but phi, singleton A, singleton B, singleton C, doubleton AB, AC, BC and ABC. So these are the 8 elements. Similarly, power set of T contains again 8 elements which are nothing but phi, singleton 1, singleton 2, singleton 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these are the 2 sets. Now let us define a function f from S to T, and which is defined by, sorry, I think here we have to define the function from power set of S to power set of T. Let f is a function from power set of S to power set of T. Now what is the f of phi, which can be taken as a phi? What is the f of singleton A, which is singleton 1? F of singleton B can be taken as singleton 2. F of, sorry, here let us take us just a bracket. F of C is nothing but singleton 3, and so on. F of ABC is nothing but 1, 2, 3. Okay, now by the definition itself, the given function is now 1, 1 and on 2. Okay, Now if we draw its Hasse diagrams, here somewhere will be phi. Then three elements, singleton A, sorry, here somewhere singleton A, singleton B, singleton C. Let us join this. Now here somewhere will be AB. Here somewhere AC and here BC. Join this B, C, AC and AB. And lastly here somewhere will be our this set ABC. Since it is an immediate successor of these three sets AB, AC and BC. So this will be an Hasse diagram of the first power set of S with inclusion relation lattice. Okay, same for the second one. Here somewhere will be phi. Sorry. Here will be singleton 1, singleton 2, singleton 3. Now its immediate successors are 1, 2, 1, 3 and 2, 3. And its immediate successor is nothing but 1, 2, 3. This will be an immediate successor of these 3. This will be immediate successor of these 2. Again, this one is an immediate successor of these 2, and this will be an immediate successor of these 2. And these 3 are the immediate successors of phi. Okay, so this will be an power set of T with relation inclusion. Okay, now these 2 are the lattices. Okay, and having Hasse diagrams are this. Okay, so now phi is replaced by just the image of phi, which is phi itself. F of A is nothing but singleton 1, F of B is nothing but singleton 2, F of C is nothing but singleton 3, and so on. F of ABC is nothing but the 1, 2, 3. Okay. So in this way, if we have S and T be any two sets having the same number of elements, then the power set of S with inclusion relation and power set of T with the inclusion relation will be 2 lattices. Then these 2 lattices are always isomorphic. Okay. Kunal kahi doubt hai madhe?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Now, if S is a set, S is a set of n elements, then power set of S has 2 raised to n elements, and all subsets of S can be represented by the sequence of zeros and 1, by sequences of zeros and ones. It means if there is a set having an element, for example, if suppose yes be a set which contains some 3 elements, whatever will be, they will be A, B, C. Then power set of S has 2 raised to n elements. It means 8 elements, and these 8 elements can be represented by means of a sequence of zeros and ones. It means the first element will be phi. This phi can be taken as 0, 0, 0. Since S contains 3 elements, so the sequences of zeros and ones of length n here, of length n. Since S contains n number of elements. Now here S contains 3 elements, then the empty set, phi can be represented in this way, that is 0, 0, 0. Singleton A can be written as. If we have a singleton A, then as A is the first element, then we have to take, instead of A here, we have to take 1. B and C are not present in singleton A, then we have to take 0, 0. Same for singleton B. This will be 0 since A is not present. Here 1, here 0. Similarly for C, 0, 0, 1. Now next element will be AB. So here we have to take 1 1 0. Next element AC. It means 1 0 1. After that BC. It means 0 1 1. And last one is nothing but the ABC, and that element is nothing but 1 1. ठीक है, कुणाल काही डाऊट यामध्ये?
No, sir.
So we can thereof therefore label the Hasse diagram of a lattice power set of S with inclusion relation by such sequence. And the resulting lattice is named as Bn if S contains n number of elements. So let us draw the Hasse diagram if n is equal to 3. So let n equal to 3. If n equal to 3, then power set of S contains the 2 cube element, that is 8 element, and the elements are, these are the 8 elements. So here somewhere will be our 5. 5 is now it becomes 0 0 0. Here somewhere will be singleton A, singleton B, and singleton C, and having values are 1 0 0, 0 1 0, and 0 0 1. Next element AB, here 1 1 0. Next two will be AC, which is 1 0 1, and after that 0 1 1, and here the last element, which is nothing but the 1 1 1. Okay, so in this way we can draw a Hasse diagram of that lattice, and which is denoted by Bn. As here n is equal to 3, so it is a P3. Okay, करू शकता असं?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the next concept is nothing but the lattice as a algebraic system. What is algebraic system? अल्जेब्रिक सिस्टम म्हणजे काय, कशाला म्हणतो अल्जेब्रिक सिस्टम? बायनरी ऑपरेशन नंतर अल्जेब्रिक सिस्टम बघतो ना आपण.
Yes, sir.
One or more operation system.
वन ऑर मोर ऑपरेशन कोणावर?
दिलेल्या डोमेन्स.
डोमेन तर फंक्शन यायला पाहिजे. दिलेल्या डोमेनवर, ठीक आहे. So what is definition? A set equipped with one or more than one operations. It means if we take A and B are any two elements, and star B any operation defined on that set, then A star B is again in that set. Okay, तसे ऑपरेशन युनिक असतील किंवा एकापेक्षा जास्त असतील. स्टार हे मी सिंगल घेतला, परत प्लस डॉट व्हॉट एव्हर इट विल बी. ओके, सो ए सेट इक्विप्ड विथ वन ऑर मोर दॅन वन ऑपरेशन इज कॉल्ड एज an algebraic system. Now here we have to see lattice as an algebraic system. As lattice is nothing but it is a power set having every two element subset of that coset has a least upper bound and greatest lower bound. That is, it is a coset equipped with two operations, that is join and meet. So it must be algebraic system. हाँ, लॅटिस माझा काय एक कोसेट आहे, त्यावर दोन ऑपरेशन डिफाइन केलेले आहेत, कोणते? जॉइन आणखी मीट. So this will be an algebraic system. So now by an algebraic system, We mean a set together with a few rules for combining element the set to form other elements in the set. Elements of the set, that will be nothing but the algebraic system. Now we know that lattice is a partially ordered set, that is, it is a poset in which for any AB belonging to A. So lattice is a partially ordered set, that is poset in which for each AB belonging to A, least upper bound of that two elements AB is nothing but join of A and B, and greatest lower bound of AB is nothing but the mid of A and B. So it is a set equipped with two operations, join and mid, and that are exist in the set. Okay, so by the definition of algebraic system, the lattice L with operation precedes is a algebraic system. With every two elements of A, there is associated an element join of A and B, and an element mid of A and B, which is again in L. And we have proved that lattice, if there is a lattice, they need to hold some properties. Which are those?
Commutative, associative.
First one is nothing but the idempotent. Second one commutative. Third one associative. And last one is nothing but
Absorption.
Absorption. So join and meet are the two operations which also hold this condition, that is idempotent, commutative, associative, and absorption law. Okay, so should be the actual definition. So a lattice is an algebraic structure. Algebraic structure means it is a set which is closed under two operations, join and meet, with two binary operations join and meet, which possesses the idempotent commutative associative and absorption properties. So lattice is algebraic structure which is equipped with two operations, that is join and meet, and which also holds these properties, that is idempotent, commutative, associative, and absorption. Okay. Now the next concept is nothing but the sublattice, which is same as our subgroup. Okay, if there is a group, then we have to define a subgroup. As here we have a lattice, then there is a sublattice. Let us see what is a sublattice.